according to my watch, it is 9:15 in the morning on the 1st of May, and according to the sign here, in 15 minutes, Kernow Model Rail Centre Guildford branch opens for business. And I can look in there and I can see all the guys just furiously doing the last minute bits of stocking, getting the shelves nice and full. And so we're going to spend the day here having a look round. Here now with the first person through the door at the new Kernow shop, and your name is?
Ian.
Ian. Well, Ian, what do you think so far?
Yeah, it's good. I've started to have a quick look around. It's nice to have one back in Guildford because we've not had one for a few years.
That must be
since Antics went under and Model Zone went under, it's quite nice to have something a bit more local.
And it's certainly a well-stocked shop, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I've literally just got in the door.
Yeah,
but,
we pounced on him just as soon as he walked in the door.
Yeah, it's kind of press going into this one.
Yeah.
But no, it's looking good so far. A nice big range. Hopefully I'll have a look in a minute.
Are you a modeller?
Yes.
What scale?
I'm 00.
00? Okay, you're going to find loads of stuff in here. We've had a quick route around. The display case at the back are brilliant, and all the stock is fantastic.
I don't have any loyalty credit at the moment,
but I will have soon.
Your next purchase will.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. So there we are. I am the first customer at Kernow, Guildford. Engage modeller and BRM reader, Matthew Taylor. First day in the shop, Matthew. What do you think?
I think it's fantastic. It's not just having locomotives and coaches, it's having all the other bits as well, the scatters and the rock moulds and all those things that as modellers we can't get straight away. We have to send off for our order. Being able to pop in and pick something up like that is brilliant.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really good. And hopefully, Guildford has had model shops in the past, but we've suffered a bit over the years with a bit of a dearth. And I work in London, and there's nothing available really, even in central London. So having a shop here would be brilliant.
I've just caught Nigel before he heads out the door. You've got a big bag of goodies there already, Nigel. So you're obviously making use of your local model shop.
I am indeed. Yes, it's nice to have something that's now on the doorstep. Absolutely brilliant.
You reckon you'll be in here a few times in the future?
Possibly. You never know.
Yes. The shop's still busy, but I found a little quiet corner to find yet another BRM reader in the shop. Jeremy, it's a busy old place, isn't it?
It is. No, it's exciting. It's a much-needed addition to Guildford and Surrey.
Brilliant. And you've come in here. You're struggling to get around the shop because there's so many people in. But I'm guessing, hopefully, you'll be back on a regular basis then.
Well, I think it's an obvious first port of call.
I've collared Chris Ford in the Loco gallery today
with tea.
With tea,
Free tea.
Yeah, Chris is the gentleman responsible for the Art of Compromise layout that Howard and I refurbished in the August 2018 issue of BRM, and he's a very very well dressed trip to a model shop. You're obviously looking forward to using this place.
Possibly. It's a little bit out of my way, but we'll an occasional trip.
An occasional trip. You're a bit of a fan of model shops, I believe, though.
I am.
Yeah. There's nothing to beat them, is there, for wandering around?
Oh no! Feel the goods.
Yeah.
Go and check things out, make sure everything works, and feel
Yeah.
And support your shop. Support the local traders.
Excellent. Yeah. I mean, you can't do that on the internet. There is a joy in just seeing the getting your paws on the things.
You can have a look and see if it works, see if you're happy with it, and make sure it's exactly what you want rather than guessing.
Let's have a little tour of the shop. Work my way in through the door. Yes. Try not to trip over anybody. And let's work our way down the various aisles. As we come in, we've got a great range of wood and scenics materials. Lots of the earth stuff, the rock formations, and the paints there. Then we move on to the Gauge Master rack, which I'm seeing a lot of back scenes and a lot of full range of Kestrel Designs buildings that are always very, very popular because they're nice little kits and quite cheap. Something for the kids now with the Airfix Quick Build range and some of the Airfix starter sets and a Humbrol tool set. I should say that the shop doesn't just do railways. There is a fair bit of Airfix turning up as well here, so if you want a Formula 1 car or a set of Beefeaters, then there you go. Or a great big model boat. Look at that. 1.3 metres of HMS hood as a plastic kit. Now that's what I call a kit. Moving on down then, we have the Woodland Scenics range, and we've got all the various tools and the various flock powders here. Now, I mean, this is a great way of buying flock powder because you get a lot of material for your money, and more importantly, it's a lot harder to spill, as I know. On the other side, we've got the ready to plant building ranges from both Hornby and Bachmann, and below that, we've got an awful lot of Bachmann rolling stock going on here, and some of the larger buildings down at the bottom. Carrying on our tour, we've got some Hornby plastic buildings here, lots of Bachmann spares and accessories as well, and the Just Plug lighting range. So quite a pile there. And we move on down to the Bachmann and the Woodland Scenics static grass sets, which we've demonstrated before. Really, really nice colours in this. Good to see the full range, plus all the foliage. And down at the bottom there, it's so much stuff, and we went on one aisle so fast. Down at the bottom there, we've got Dapol stock in both 4 and 7 mils, and a good range of deluxe materials, glues and potions. Okay, we'll carry on round past the Humbrol paint rack, which is looking nicely stocked, and my cameraman can follow me here. We're into the wheels area and all the Pico track. I mean, what a range of Pico track. I believe that the long stuff is kept elsewhere in the shop so that people don't bend it. On the other side, more Pico, more Hornby track, back scenes, and then for the kit builder, we've got a great range of the Dapol plastic kits. And just in case, World War II Australian infantry as well, if you feel that needs for your layout. And then we come back round to the red aisle, where we've got mountains of Hornby rolling stock. Locomotives are in the back. We'll come to them in a moment. On the other side, we've got the N-gauge aisle, complete with all your ratio bits, some Graham Farish figures, and some stock, and of course track. Plus, don't forget Metcalfe building kits. They pack everything in here. We've got the Thomas stuff, we've got some O-gauge and some SM32 turnouts here. We've got Slater's plastic card or embossed plastic cards. We've got more Metcalfe kits. We've got the Woodland Scenics incline range. Not something you see stocked in very many model shops because it's quite bulky. And then as we walk around here, Andy the cameraman is busy tripping over the Humbrol acrylic range, and behind him all the Pico point motors and the German Bismarck battleship. Now nipped off to the back room, which is ready to run loco heaven with really nice display cases, and I think it's great that this stuff is really properly displayed so you can see it but you can't get your sticky fingers on it without asking at the till of all the ranges of ready-to-run locomotives. And you just look at the vast numbers we're looking at here with Hornby, Bachmann, Helgen, Oxford, Dapol all represented in the cabinets. And behind us we've also got the N-gauge range as well, so loads of Graham Farish and more Dapol in here. Again, nicely displayed. It's this is a really nice little area, well lit, and very, very attractive. I can see a few people holding up in here, just drooling over the stock. Coming back out now, and we've got some Dapol bubble cars, and of course a lot of the Kernow special editions as well. Behind me, it is Scenic Central with all the knock range, and the various Gauge Master bits and pieces as well. Finally, knock stand in the corner, and of course if you need a hill, a pre-made plastic one as well. That's a bit of a whistle-stop tour of the shop. Obviously, there's a lot more digging, and it is only day one. They are still putting more stock into the shop. So, this should give you an idea of what. This should give you just a little bit of an idea of what's found in a well-stocked model shop. I must admit, I can feel my wallet feeling the pain already.